This video tutorial is a presentation on how to use the very basics of Microsoft Word to do your reporting or write any documents. So this is based on Microsoft 2013, so you should all have 2013. If not, we'll have to fix this. So the first thing is to start our Microsoft Word program. There's three different ways to do this. You might have a shortcut on your taskbar here. If that's okay, just have to do a left click. Maybe you have to go to the start button on the button at the right left corner, bottom corner, and you might have it right at the top somewhere here. But if you really cannot see it, you can go to all programs, do a left click, and scroll around to look for Microsoft Office 2013. Click on it, and then you should see Microsoft Word 2013 and one left click. So this is starting Microsoft automatically, and because we're starting with an empty document, we'll just have to click on this blank document here. I'm just going to do a left click. And here it is, my empty document here. So I really want to organize all this properly. So I know I'm doing a report for, let's say, today. So I'm going to create a folder properly organized on your desktop first. So you should have a place where you save all your reports. So for me, it's on the desktop. For you, it could be somewhere else. But I've got this folder here called Reports. I'm going to double click on it. And there is already some folders and subfolders for past reports. And I'm going to create a new one just for today. So in that empty white area, I'm going to create a new folder. I can do a right click, new folder. I can also click new folder at the top here, but I'm going to do right click, new folder, and I will call it 27-10-2015, 27 October 2015. And this is where I'm going to save my report. I might put some pictures as well in there, some other thing, but this is where I will put it. So I've got my folder ready, and at the moment the name of the document is document 1, so we haven't saved it, it's completely empty. I'm going to save it. So in your file menu at the top here, do a left click on file, and I'm going to save as on the left click there. So it's asking me, where do you want to save it? So I know I want to save it in a specific place on the desktop, so I'm going to browse, and I'm going to look for my desktop. So I'm going to click desktop on the left side here, going to my folder reports, double click on reports, to my folder 27th of October, double click. It's empty, which is perfect, and the file name here, I'm going to change this to report fisheries, and I'm also going to give it a name again just to find a way to easily find it again, 27-10-2015, and I click save. As soon as I'm going to click save, I will see the document on the left here. So I know that my document is really well saved in the right place. So let's have a look at it again. Reports 27, this is my file here, and it's empty. So now we know it's going to be saved at the right place. We can just sort of start doing our report. So the basic things we will write all the time will be the name of your ranger group. So let's say I call it Xavier's Rangers. And it's fisheries report, and I'm just going to put the date 27-10-2015. Okay, and then I will have my report here. I can write all my report, whatever I want to say, and that's a really good report. I want to make it look a little bit better than that. So the first three things that are all the time at the top, I want to put them in the middle, bigger, and in bold. So what I'm going to do, I can select individually different areas. So you will do a drag and drop on one line, or a drag and drop on all the lines. So let's say Xavier Ranger here, I'm going to drag and drop and sort of select this area, and here I'm going to put it in the center. So I'm going to click to this center area, or I can also use my keyboard and use Ctrl E. Now it's in the middle. And I'm going to make this bigger, so I'm going to go to increase the font size, 1, 2, 3, a few times until this looks good, and probably bold. That's already looking better. I'm going to do the same thing with fish free report and the date. So I'm going to select these 2 lines or 3 lines there. It's selected, and I can make it bold, so it's better now. Make it maybe a bit bigger, and I can use the center. Right. I need a little bit bigger. Now we have our report. So it's very simple to have a good headlines of who we are, what it is about, and what's the date. And here we can write our report. That's not a problem. We can make some of the lines bold. So if I select this, I can click B, make them a little bit bigger. It's up to you to organize them the way you want. So very easy to do your report like that. Anytime you want to save the document, because you've been working on it, you can just click on the top here, save, one left click. So next thing you will do most of the time, you're going to add some pictures into your report. I really recommend to resize the picture before you put them on Microsoft Word, because I can make them easier. So there is a video on how to resize the pictures. So let's have a look at in my photos, and I know I already got some pictures that have been resized. So I'm going to close this, and in my photo folder, you would have your photo folder, you would have some pictures resized already, so you have to have a look in yours. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this. So make yourself comfortable. You want to have your Microsoft Word on the right here, and you would have your Windows here on the left. Okay, so where are my pictures? They are in Weed Management. So I'm going to have looking for my pictures, double click on Weed Management, double click on the 25th of October. No, it's not the right one. Maybe the 21st. Yes, on the 21st of October, I've got my original file here that are really heavy. So if I click on this and make them a little bit bigger, I can see that it's 2.7 megabytes. It's way too heavy. So let's have a look in the Resize folder. Now I've got some pictures here, and they're all 800 kilobytes, 500. That's really good size. And it's quite simple. I just have to drag and drop the pictures from the windows on the left to my Word document. So let's say I want to put one here. I'm going to drag and drop 357 in there and just release. And I've got my picture right here. So the problem here with the picture is that I cannot move it easily or resize it easily. And the first thing you want to do when you put a picture, you move a picture into Microsoft Word, is to basically change the wrap text. So what you're going to do is right click on the picture, wrap text, and go square. When you got this like that, then you can really easily resize the pictures and also move them around in the middle, wherever you want, and then you can make some room. So it's a bit tricky at the beginning when you want to organize them properly, but you just have to play with it. But you will make some really nice report when you drag and drop them and you wrap them into a rectangle. So I can keep going on this. I'm gonna have another report for another picture, and I want to put a picture in between here. Same story. I'm gonna get 363, drag and drop it there. Nice picture. Right click on the picture, wrap text, square. Now I can move my picture wherever I want, maybe in the middle there, and that's nice. So just working with the titles there, with in the middle, bold, and changing the size. You can also change the size of the fonts, that's fine. Write whatever you want to report, move your pictures into your document and wrap them properly. You'll do some really nice report. And of course the last thing we want to do is to save. I can save the document here with a left click. So if I close my Word document here, and I close here, I want to look for my documents, and I can send it as an email. I can just go to Reports, 27s. I've got my report here. If I double click on it, it will open Word, and I can see that my report is always there. I can change it if I want. If I want to send an email, I would open my email on the right size, and I will drag and drop the document into the email that I've just created. So it will be drag and drop to the email.